Season 4 continued turning Frasier into one of the all-time greats. Here are the secrets and stories that made this one the best yet. The rehab stand-in. In September 1996, just weeks before Season 4 of Frasier was set to begin filming, Kelsey Grammer flipped his sports car in a high-speed accident. The crash prompted an immediate intervention by his castmates and the show's creators. Within days, Grammer checked into the Betty Ford Center for a 30-day rehab stint. John Mahoney described confronting his co-star as one of the hardest things he had ever done, but noted that Grammer listened to them without fighting back. So how do you keep Frasier on the air without Frasier? You rewrite an episode around Niles.
Me standing in for you? I'm sorry, Frasier. I couldn't presume to fill those big floppy red shoes of yours.
The 5th episode of the season, Head Game, sends Frasier off to a psychiatry conference in Aspen and hands his microphone to his little brother for the week.
Hundreds of radio psychiatrists, all in the same location. One well-timed avalanche, and the dignity of the entire psychiatric profession could be restored.
For one full week, Niles runs the show. He gives the callers actual advice. He charms the cheerleaders.
When I tell you, Doc.
Which one of you won the game for us last night?
That would be me.
He decides, somewhere around day 3, that he is a natural.
Hey, Dr. Doolittle. I heard your show. It didn't suck.
It is the only episode in the entire series where Kelsey Grammer is on screen for less than 3 minutes. And those minutes were filmed weeks later, once he was out of treatment.
Well-rotted manure will weaken my listener base.
It hasn't yet.
Bulldog joins the pack.
Can I ask you a favor?
Yeah, forget it. He's married.
Hey, that's pretty offensive. Why do you assume that's what I wanted?
For 3 seasons, Dan Butler had been the show's resident testosterone storm, bursting into the KACL booth, terrorizing Roz, and disappearing again. With Season 4, the storm got a permanent address.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm really broken up about this. Hey, pick fast!
For the first time, Bulldog was part of the main credits, promoted from recurring guest to full cast member.
I'll never forget you either, Sandy. Linda? Really? Oh, I thought I was talking to your sister.
He has more lines, more scenes, more arcs.
Hey, are you gonna introduce me?
Well, actually, I wasn't, no.
Bob Briscoe.
Sharon Payton.
And of course, more inappropriate jokes.
Stop the watch. What's your problem?
Wang? You gotta give me another name. I'll crack up every time I hear that.
All right.
Season 4 was the year Bulldog graduated, but that doesn't mean he matured.
You get the elevator, I'll get my coat.
You're right.
The Two Mrs. Cranes. The first episode of Season 4 delivers one of the great farces in the show's history. Daphne pretends to be married to Niles for the benefit of her ex-fiancé Clive, much to Niles' delight.
Congratulations. You're a very lucky man.
Before long, Frasier turns up, Roz arrives, and the lies stack up faster than anyone can handle.
So this is my place. Frasier's staying here temporarily because he's separated from Maris.
You couldn't stand her either, huh?
Joe Keenan, who would write many of the show's greatest farces over the next 4 years, scripted this one. The result is 22 minutes of escalating chaos, delivered without a single seam.
Who is it?
Open up, Frasier, it's me.
What do you know? It's Maris.
By the end of the episode, Roz has had to impersonate Maris, and Martin decides to pretend to be a retired astronaut.
Oh, you actually flew space missions?
Yeah, a few. Me and Neil Armstrong. Buzz Aldrin. Yeah, I was the one who gave him his nickname, Buzz, you know.
That is the level of farce we are dealing with.
What's his name? Eddie.
The All-Star Caller Trio. Episode 2, Love Bites Dog, features Bulldog falling for a former professional golfer. But it doesn't go Bulldog's way, and she ends it with him. His heart is broken.
Anyone who has their fun, then they just leave you. Well, hey, to hell with them, right? We'll get another team.
Listen to the call-in segment closely.
Or that the Seahawks are thinking of leaving Seattle again.
That is sportscasting legend Marv Albert as one of the callers. The next in the queue is Bob Costas.
You think it was a good idea for the Sonics to give up those draft choices so they could free up some money under the cap, you know, to go after a wide body to help them in the paint?
After Costas, Julius Dr. J. Irving phones in to needle Frasier on air.
So what's your take on the damn Yankees this season?
Are you speaking of the frothy musical adaptation of the Faustian myth, or the baseball team, of which I know nothing?
3 of the most recognizable voices in American sports in a single segment, dropped into a Bulldog-led episode. Makes perfect sense.
We'll get another team. A team that won't ever leave us. A team we can love forever.
The reclusive Salinger riff. In A Crane's Critique, Niles spots his literary hero, a reclusive author named T.H. Houghton, across the road from Cafe Nervosa.
I must tell him what an impact his book has made on my life.
Aren't you afraid it'll sound just a bit unoriginal?
Why?
Because I'm going to say it first.
Excuse me, Mr. Houghton.
Houghton wrote one classic novel decades ago and has refused to publish or speak publicly ever since. He drinks coffee, brushes off compliments, and would really rather not be disturbed.
My book changed your life. Swell.
No, but
It changed mine, too. Look, I'm sorry. I don't like to discuss my work.
The character is J.D. Salinger in Everything But Name, the famous recluse of The Catcher in the Rye who had spent decades refusing to engage with his own fame.
Words can't express.
I guess not.
Robert Prosky plays him as half irritated, half flattered, and every inch the writer who never wanted any of this. The Niles doppelganger. The slow burn between Niles and Daphne had been simmering since the pilot. In season 4, the writers let it boil over, not by putting them together, but by giving Daphne a love interest who is almost indistinguishable from Niles.
I know this may look a tad incriminating, but the truth is...
Oh, spare me, you ludicrous popinjay.
His name is Rodney. He talks like Niles. He gestures like Niles. He even orders coffee like Niles.
I neglected to mention that I like my milk steamed, but just a dollop of foam, such as might give the effect of a cumulus cloud reflected in a still pond.
Christopher Lloyd wrote the script, and the joke writes itself. Frasier and Martin watch on with glee, and Niles is of course the last one to get it.
I want to kill myself.
It is one of the first episodes that openly admits the slow burn is real. The new Freddy. Frasier Crane had been played by a couple of different young actors by the time season 4 came around. Cheers had used twins to portray baby Freddy, and his first appearance in season 3 of Frasier came from Luke Tarsitano.
Yes, I do too. It's an outlaw laser robo-geek.
In A Lilith Thanksgiving, the team finally found their long-term Freddy.
The rabbit says to the bear, no. I said Oedipal, not edible.
Good one, Dad.
8-year-old Trevor Einhorn took the part, and would keep it all the way through the finale 7 years later.
Mother says balls are for the slow children.
Yeah, well, Grandpa's in charge now. You're gonna love baseball. It's easy as riding a bike.
His first lines on the show are delivered with the dry manner that would become his trademark.
Freddy, you got any pills for this?
I got pills for everything.
The fans had been given a Frederick they could grow up with, and he was definitely his mother's son. A 4-time Oscar nominee walks into McGinty's. When the writers decided Martin Crane needed a girlfriend, they chose no less than a 4-time Academy Award nominee.
Hi, Sherry Dempsey. Oh, now Marty didn't tell me the two of you were so handsome.
Marcia Mason, nominated for The Goodbye Girl, Cinderella Liberty, Chapter 2, Only When I Laugh, and 10 years married to Neil Simon, arrived in season 4. Frasier and Niles could not stand her. Martin adored her.
As a matter of fact, when my friend Donna's marriage was on the rocks, you were the one that she called for advice.
Really? And did my advice prove helpful?
That's not important.
The brothers did not know what had hit them.
So, Leslie, what do you do?
Oh, I'm a dermatologist.
Good news, Frasier. If you get lucky tonight, she might just look at that rash of yours.
Yep.
Mason earned an Emmy nomination for the role. The boys earned an entire arc of pursed lips and side-eye. Welcome to the Montana. The Montana, the elegant, Gothic-trimmed apartment building Niles would call home for the rest of the series, debuts in episode 14, To Kill a Talking Bird.
I just signed a lease for an apartment in one of the most exclusive buildings in Seattle. You don't mean? I do. As of next week, I will be a resident of the Montana.
The name is a clear nod to the Dakota in Manhattan, the famous building outside which John Lennon was shot. It's where we see Niles trying to live the divorced bachelor's dream.
I started to think how quiet it would be around here, and, well, she is lovely, and she's so affectionate.
I love you.
Oh.
David Lee won the Emmy for directing in a comedy series for this episode at the Emmys in September 1997.
I used to have people, only they were Maris's people.
No, if you keep this up, you won't even have the people who don't care you don't have people.
Not bad for a housewarming.
Ah, good evening, Niles. Hello. Or should I say, a vast G meeting.
The Mockingbird Inside the Talking Bird. Episode 14's title, To Kill a Talking Bird, is a knowing play on Harper Lee's classic, and the casting hides an even deeper joke.
Hello. Oh, please do come in. I'm Frasier Crane, Niles' brother.
I'm Carol Larkin. My husband Alfred. This is our niece Willa.
The actress playing Niles' dinner guest Carol is Rosemary Murphy, who, more than 3 decades earlier, had played Maudie Atkinson in the 1962 film adaptation of To Kill a Mockingbird.
He took advantage of me.
Carol's a lush.
Did the bird just say something?
It sounded like it said,
Carol's a lush.
The Mockingbird actor planted right inside the Talking Bird episode.
I love you, Grandma.
Frasier's favorite farce.
I can't believe any of my guests could be a moppable murderer.
Kelsey Grammer was once asked to pick his favorite episode. He chose Season 4's Ham Radio, the KACL radio play that descends into total chaos.
Ah! Look out! He's got a nug!
Frasier directs an old murder mystery starring the whole KACL crew, and within 10 minutes, the whole production is collapsing under the weight of one psychiatrist's perfectionism.
That's easy for you to say. It appears to be... the ice cream truck!
Niles, forced into increasingly bizarre improvisations, embodies the chaos.
Could the McAllister sisters stand back to back? I'm short on bullets. I kept the pain of that loss buried deep within me like a serpent coiled within a damp cave. Okay, that's it.
This was peak Frasier farce, and the Crane boys were clearly enjoying every minute.
But each witness was adamant. O'Toole.
Faith and it's true.
Hans. Yeah, boy. Miss McAllister.
Oh, yes, he is.
James Earl Jones in room 4B.
Move or your brother gets it.
Absolutely not.
All right, the headrest.
Off we go.
Roz's Krantz and Guldenstein are dead puts Frasier and Roz in a nursing home as part of a community service order.
I recognize your voice from the radio. I listen to your program all the time. Norman Royster.
Well, it's my pleasure.
The blind retiree in room 4B who befriends Frasier is played by James Earl Jones, the voice of Darth Vader, Mufasa himself. Lying in a bed while Frasier tries to mend a mask of his dead wife's face.
Beautiful, too. Just like her mother. Same cheekbones, same nose.
The episode title parodies Tom Stoppard's Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead.
Would you like me to leave the light on or off?
Surprise me.
This is a play that explores the lives of the people at the margins of someone else's story. The casting matches the title perfectly. The Caller Who Knew Depression.
Do you have some time?
Well, it's 3 o'clock and I'm still in my bathrobe.
Perfect.
Episode 12, Death and the Dog, opens with Frasier taking a call from a depressed listener named Alice.
We're talking to Alice, who has a case of the blues today. In order to help her through it, I am relating a story from my own life.
Alice is voiced by Patty Duke, the Oscar winner who had spent the previous decade as one of America's most public advocates for mental health, writing openly about her own bipolar disorder in 2 best-selling memoirs.
Well, I was wondering, what happened to Roz and the gynecologist?
This is the kind of casting decision that tells you the writing team knew exactly what they were doing.
Must not all things at the last be swallowed up in death?
Plato.
Even deader.
The Pulitzer on line 2. While Niles is filling in for Frasier in Head Game, one of his callers is a woman named Linda with a communication problem.
You won't even listen to me.
Linda?
Do you know how annoying that is, not to be listened to?
Linda?
It's driving me crazy. I was hoping maybe you would speak to him directly.
Linda is voiced by Wendy Wasserstein, the playwright who had won the Pulitzer Prize for the Heidi Chronicles and a Tony Award the same year.
Oh my God, it's working. He's eating. Dr. Crane, what did you say to him?
It's an Easter egg especially for the Broadway set. A Pulitzer winner with a cantankerous cat, helping Niles get through his big week.
Well, I'd like to tell you, but that would violate Dr. Cat confidentiality.
Karen Walker's cameo. Episode 13 sends Frasier and Niles on a double date with two women they have just met at Cafe Nervosa.
Come on, we're not your average bozos off the street. Why don't you try us?
We design kitchens.
One of them, Beth, is played by Megan Mullally, a year and a half before she would land the role of Karen Walker on Will and Grace, the part that would define her career.
I'm off to bed. Niles, are you coming?
Curse these infernal riddles!
Niles!
She gets a handful of scenes opposite Kelsey Grammer in a country cabin. She is predictably delightful, and nobody watching in February 1997 had any idea what she was about to become.
So she really said what I thought she said?
Yes, go!
The future Sue Sylvester.
Husband is off in New Zealand exploring a volcano.
Why couldn't she go with him?
Well, because if she accidentally fell in, the shock wave from the hottest thing in nature meeting the coldest would actually crack the earth in two.
In A Lilith Thanksgiving, the same episode that introduces Trevor Einhorn as Freddy, Frasier and Lilith have to interview at an exclusive Boston prep school.
Look, everyone. These friends of Collins have brought us a turkey.
Well, I think France is probably stretching it just a tad.
One of the parents they meet is a tightly wound, faintly aggressive mother named Cynthia.
Has he just gone to the cellar to get a bottle of wine?
Yes, but we don't mean to intrude, but we heard that he was having trouble with his turkey, and we thought we should drop this by.
She is played by Jane Lynch, more than a decade before Glee made her one of the most recognizable comic actors on TV.
I find his hairline highly suspicious for a man his age. That Bob Harris thinks I could star in the sequel of Boys Don't Cry, honestly, kind of bums me out.
Of course, there are many stars that appeared on Frasier before they hit the height of their fame.
Oh, very generous of you. Please come in.
But this was an easily missed one from season 4. The future Mrs. Landingham.
Hey, Phoebe!
Bulldog Briscoe, my absolute favorite client.
Hello, baby.
And Frasier Crane, alert the judges, we have a tie.
BB Glazer returns in Roz's Turn, and this time we meet her secretary, Vera.
I'm with a client, and you know what we say about clients.
They always come first.
Vera is played by Catherine Justin. 2.5 years later, Justin would land the role of Mrs. Landingham on The West Wing, the president's beloved secretary.
I didn't steal them. I'm simply following the direct orders of Captain Morris Tullibert, MD.
Here she is a few years earlier, handing BB Glazer a pill every 30 seconds.
Go. You're distracting my client, and my clients come first. Oh.
The future Abby Sciuto.
Well, did somebody leave some tickets back here?
Oh, good Lord, yes!
Something called Nashville on Ice?
Yes, right here.
The all-skating country.
The future star roll call continues. In the two-part 3 Dates and a Breakup, buried in the credits as Waitress, is a young actress called Polly Perrette.
Well, don't look so smug. You try skating and blowing into a jug while your heart's breaking.
6 years later, she became scientist Abby Sciuto on NCIS and became one of the most beloved characters on American network television.
You make goth look gorgeous and fun.
I'm not a goth. I'm a scientist.
And a great one.
But first, she worked in a Seattle cafe.
Oh, are you Ross? Yeah. There was a call for you earlier from a John Coughlin. He said he's sorry, but he can't meet you. Had to take an earlier flight.
That's 3 future superstar walk-ons in a single season. Casting director Jeff Greenberg deserved a raise. The Real Bobby Sherman. The Unnatural features an unusual combination of elements: softball, Microsoft, and 60s teen idol Bobby Sherman. Frasier, hoping to impress Freddy, begs Roz to get them onto a tour of the Seattle-based tech giant Microsoft. But there's a catch.
Frasier, you're asking me to call a man who camped outside my apartment building and held a big sign up that said Roz Doyle is afraid to love.
So he dredges up a painful memory of a missed Bobby Sherman concert, and uses it as emotional blackmail.
Her mother was just too busy. So what did that little girl do that night? She cried herself to sleep on her little Bobby Sherman pillow.
By episode's end, Frasier's made it up to her, arranging a meet and greet with the man himself. Roz's wordless meltdown is what makes this credit scene a classic.
Scrambled eggs all over my face. What is a boy to do? Good night!
The Condo Board Coup. 3 days of the condo, the drama is driven by an antique Japanese door knocker of all things.
Said to bring peace and tranquility to any home it adorns.
Oh, I haven't seen any decent Oriental knockers since Empress Chow's Shanghai Review.
Frasier tries to hang it up, but the building bylaws forbid it. So he responds by running for the condo board.
Request denied. You must remove the knocker within 24 hours, despite the consequences to world peace.
Stage legend Dana Ivey plays the chairwoman of the board. Veteran character actor Austin Pendleton plays Dr. Dorfman, the informant. Yes, there's an informant.
There is a group of us who fight her, though, a small but determined band of resistors.
And the parking garage scene where Dorfman feeds Frasier intelligence is a near shot-for-shot parody of All the President's Men, while the title parodies 3 Days of the Condor.
Exactly believe that. Oh, but it's touching.
2 70s paranoia conspiracy thrillers for the price of one.
On the other hand, we all need rules. Go, go, go!
A season of literary titles. While we are on parody titles, Season 4 has more of them than any other season of the show.
Baby.
I love you, Grandma.
Oh my God, you're not seeing me.
But not before I change my shirt.
Sure, Dad's the best candidate for this particular subject.
Harper Lee, Tom Stoppard, the Sidney Pollack thriller, Ariel Dorfman's Death and the Maiden, the 1947 Carol Reed film Odd Man Out. Even B.B. Glazer's storyline, Roz's Turn, a play on Mama Rose's 11 o'clock number, Rose's Turn, from Gypsy.
Roz, I think what they did to you is monstrous. I wish I could stay here and console you, but my people are waiting for me in the van.
You can feel the writers daring each other to find a reference for every script.
What a quick little study you are. Bird-brained indeed. You already know more French than my father.
Season 4 might be the most bookish season the show ever produced. The Lab Rat Revelation. Episode 21, Are You Being Served?, contains one of the great plot twists.
Must say, Niles, that is a striking tie you're wearing.
Thank you. It was a gift from Maris.
Niles files for divorce from Maris after reading his mother's old journal, full of notes about someone called Niles, who is constantly cowed and dominated, especially by females. Ouch.
Frasier never seems to get enough at mealtime. He's nearly twice the size of Niles, and often when he thinks I'm not looking, steals his brother's food.
The papers are signed. The marriage is over.
I can't breathe. Frasier, I signed divorce papers. What was I thinking? Oh, God, you're not having second thoughts.
And then Frasier discovers what Niles missed. Hester wasn't writing about her son. She was writing about her 2 lab rats.
Oh, my God.
This is a revelation that simultaneously undoes the divorce, rewrites the boys' origin story, and gives the season finale its punchline.
You know what must have happened? My hot and foamy must have exploded.
He was a detective, you know.
The pilot caller returns. Odd Man Out features Linda Hamilton, Sarah Connor from Terminator, as Laura, who Frasier meets at the airport.
Molly sent a driver?
Oh, no, I'm not a driver. I'm a psychiatrist. I'm here to help you.
But this was not Linda Hamilton's first Frasier appearance. Way back in the pilot episode 4 years earlier, she voiced a KACL caller.
Well, I'm a mess. 8 months ago, my boyfriend and I broke up, and I just can't get over it.
Likewise, Hamilton's first on-screen appearance closes the 4th season in style.
Oh, may I take your cello?
I checked my cello. This is my purse. I think that's funny. Why doesn't anybody laugh at that?
The record-breaking 4th.
You know, no, it's the most extraordinary thing just happened to me down in the garage.
Excuse me. Is Dad home now?
Yes, as far as I know. Oh, I was afraid of that. Why? Is something wrong? Oh.
After a triumphant season came a triumphant awards season. In 1997, Frasier won Outstanding Comedy Series for Season 4, its 4th consecutive win.
Let go of my shoulder. Let go of my shoulder. Ow, ow, ow. Ooh. Don't like that noise, do you, baby? Oh, well, here. Go to your food. Go to your food. Oh, good girl. Excuse me.
No sitcom in television history had ever won the category 4 years in a row. Not The Mary Tyler Moore Show, not Cheers, not Seinfeld.
Oh, no! No! I want you here. It'll give us a chance to get reacquainted.
The Kelsey Grammer, who had spent the previous September wrecking a Dodge Viper, was on stage 12 months later, collecting his 4th Best Comedy statue. What was your favorite Season 4 moment? Drop it in the comments below, and let us know which of these surprised you most. As always,
I'm listening.